What's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC. Today we're going to be doing a Halloween inspired pocket dump. Second year in a row for this theme, so kind of the start of an annual tradition. And just like last year, I figured we would stick with the same orange and black color scheme, although we may mix that up in the future. Now, just like all my other pocket dump videos, I will make sure to link to all of the individual items down in the description of the video in case you're looking to pick any of these up. But do want to point out that some of them, like the patches in particular, tend to sell out. So your best bet on those is going to be the secondary market. I will still link to their website, so at least you know where to find them. But with that being said, let's dive in, starting with the wrist check. This year we went with the CountyCom DC50. This is the DLC coded version, also available in a non-coded version. Worth noting too, the non-coded version is titanium, where this one is steel, so this is significantly heavier, but I've been obsessed with DLC lately. The orange and black obviously match the theme perfectly, and I think just a great looking watch. Now, as far as the rest of our items, they're all contained within the pouch, so I was able to fit everything inside. The pouch is going to be our Notorious EDC All Good pouch. Have done a separate video on this one, although it was in different materials, so it looks a little bit different, but identical, just this one has orange X-Pack. So again, available in different colors and materials. Most of those are going to be Cordura. I don't think there's very many that are in the X-Pack material. They're also available with and without Velcro, so this is one that has the Velcro, obviously, and I adorned that Velcro with a bunch of Castle grayscale patches. So this one is the most recent Halloween drop, so these just shipped out. If you're looking for them, your best bet is to join their Facebook group. I think you can probably get these for pretty close to the price that they retailed for because everyone just got them in, so shouldn't have to pay too much of a premium on those if you're looking to pick that up. Now the bead is from Postmortem Plastics. I added this one on there. Got this in a mystery pack. It was $20 for 5 beads, so paid about $4 for this bead. Ultra affordable, and he does some really cool stuff with 3D printing, a lot of it with 2-3 layers, so you have multiple colors on there. Really impressive, but was just a cool bead that you can get an ultra budget price. Also kind of reminded me of the image in the patch because it has both the horns and the teeth, so almost like it's a skeleton from the patch itself, which I thought was cool. But getting this flipped around, we have two different compartments. Our main compartment, which is a clamshell style opening, and then this small front compartment that you see a lot of on a lot of pouches. Now, not a lot of room in there once you get it loaded out, so I only have a single item in there, and this may be the only duplicate item from last year. I'm not 100% sure if it was in last year's, but this is the Write in the Rain credit card size notebook. The reason I went with this rather than a brand new larger notebook is I wanted everything to be able to be contained within the pouch. So we'll get that stuff back in there. YKK zippers on this as well, but like I said, have a separate video, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the pouch. Let's get this opened up. Since it is a clamshell style opening, we'll be able to open it up like a book and see most of those items on the inside. So starting off, I used a microfiber cloth as a separator. This one's from CountyCom. Really cool how small it is. It's like the size of a napkin, which I really like. I don't have any other shop cloth of this size, and this is a really soft microfiber, so great for cleaning up your gear, your watch, your phone, whatever the case may be. And obviously that orange fit this theme nicely. These are also extremely affordable, and I think they come in like a 5 or a 4 pack or something like that, so you get a bunch of them. And behind that, another CountyCom item. I didn't mean to do so many CountyCom items, but it looks like we have quite a few in here. And so this is their minimalist front pocket wallet, also in the same orange X-Pack as the pouch, which is why I chose it. And this only has 2 card slots. It fits, right now I have about 4 cards in there. You can easily probably stuff 4 more in there, no problem. Maybe even up to about 6 more, and without stretching it too far. And it does have some give to it, so if you really did want to stretch it a little bit further, you can. Now, as far as the rest of the items, we'll start with the items on the right, and then we'll go over to the left where we have another zipper compartment as well. Didn't make any use of the key tag here to attach any sort of keychains, but that is there if you want to use it. So starting on the bottom, we have a black crackle Zippo. This is kind of a common one that's been around for a while. This one says it was from 2020, and so also a pretty affordable one. There's not really much of a premium on the black crackle. You can usually get it for under $20. In fact, I think I paid under $20, and mine came with a canvas belt sheath, and so really good value. I don't know if that's still under $20 since I got this one 4 years ago, but at the time it was under $20 for both the Zippo and that sheath, which was pretty cool. Moving on, we have the QSP Hedgehog. This was a traditionalpocketknives.com exclusive, and this has the Halloween Nights carbon fiber, which is why I chose it as our slip joint. Really good looking carbon fiber. I actually have a couple of this knife. Really nice slip joint, obviously very modern take on the slip joint, but extremely thin behind the edge hollow grind, and just a great knife overall. And I love the look of that Halloween Nights carbon fiber, especially on the PAL side of these scales here. Continuing up, we have the Olight i3E EOS. This is a keychain style light from Olight. This was a freebie either last year or the year before from the Halloween sale. This year's was the purple bats. I have that one here as well. This one was the purple bats, but obviously the orange skulls matched our theme a lot nicer, and so I went with that one. Small light, but decent output out of it, as you can see, and slides into these small elastic slots perfectly. It's about the same diameter as a pen, so fits in a lot of the same things you would be able to fit a pen in. So speaking of pens, we have the Acme Pop pen, and this is another Countycom item. It's not made by Countycom, it's made by Acme, but Countycom had a bunch of them come in and they were selling them at like blowout prices. I think it was like under $2 for these. Now this is actually two of the pens. This is the orange and the black, and I cannibalized the pen portion from the black one to pair with the orange case to fit our theme. And so obviously I have the inverse as well with the black case and the orange pen. So either one would have worked. I tried to stick with that orange case because it's more visible, but either one fits the theme very nicely. Now on to our full-size knife, our folder, modern folder. This is the CDC Hansen, and this has the black with the orange sprinkles instead of the traditional colorway, and the coated blade, not DLC coated. I think this is PVD or maybe even another type of coating on here, but nice hollow grind on this one as well. Has a flipper tab and thumb stud, and of course this already has its own video as well, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but love the way this one looks. It wasn't made to be a Halloween themed knife, but definitely screams Halloween to me. So last but not least, we have our zipper compartment. So another YKK zipper. Didn't go too much in here because it started to bulk out. I had a bunch more items in here originally, but I'm someone who really doesn't like to overload pouches, so I only have one item in here, and that is the Chavez keychain pry bar. So it has a little bottle opener, thin little pry tool down here that you can also use to spin flathead screws, and obviously can attach it to a keychain with that Chavez skull up top. That's it for this one though. Let me know what you think of this year's carry down in the comments below, what you're carrying for the Halloween as well. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, joining the channel as a member. All help the channel out a ton, and I hope you have a great one. Happy Halloween.